there everybody, I'm Michael Busakiris and this is Future Games. Today I have Stepan with the game Rone. So Stepan, tell us a bit about the game.
Hello. The Rone is a post-apocalyptic card game set in dark times after our first nuclear war. And the people will play as a hero in this game and try to defeat other heroes.
Okay.
And the basic concept of the game is that we developed 4 unique game mechanics that together create a well-balanced gaming environment where the decisions are tightly connected together. And the main goal of this game was to create a game where, it's a card game, but it's not about the cards at all. It's about the decisions you do with your cards.
Okay.
All the cards are designed to be equal as much as possible. Yeah, even they have a different statistics, different effects. You just need to know when is the right time, how to play the game to be the most effective in the game. Yeah. To describe more these 4 core mechanics, you are represented by a hero, which is here, and the hero is represented by 3 cards that shows the ability of the hero at the first, second, and third level. It's actually a German version of the cards.
Okay.
So this is the basic restriction in the game, because you have your player's deck that contains 24 cards. And you have a card in your deck that has also the level. So you cannot play the higher level cards than is the actual level of your hero. So that's the first principle in the game. The second principle is that your deck is the number of cards in your deck is connected to the number of health of your hero. So for each damage dealt to your hero, you have to destroy one of your cards. Yeah, so it's like a health points of your hero. Another mechanics is we extended the basic exhaustion system used in a card, that you use a card and rotate it to show that it has been used this turn.
Yeah.
Yes. We use all 4 sides of the cards.
Okay,
the cards has a rotation symbols around. It's better to show it on the unit card. So it has 3 rotation symbols, and they show how much the card is exhausted. It also heading towards the player means this card is 2 times exhausted. If it will be in this position, it's 3 times exhausted.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is 1 time exhausted. The point is that every turn the card is refreshed just by 1 phase. So for example, from 3 times exhausted, it's 2 times exhausted, and so on. So you have to wait a few turns to be able to use the cards again.
Okay.
Yeah, so it brings into the game some planning. You need to see the board, and okay, there are cards that can attack me the next turn, the turns after, and so on. So you need to think about the complex connections between all cards on the board. And the final mechanics is a recycle system, and because the cards are your life.
Yes.
Once you took the damage, you have to destroy a card and put it into the graveyard, into the discard pile. And when you have more cards in your deck or in your graveyard, you can recycle the top card of your graveyard and return it back to the game, similar like you play it. Yeah, and there is one resource in the game, and it's water. If you play a card from your hand, you pay its water cost.
Okay.
But if you recycle a card from your graveyard, you pay its recycle cost. and that means, okay, I want to recycle this card. It has a number of 2 here, so I will put it into the battlefield, but I have to remove 2 cards underneath it,
Yes.
completely from the game.
And
So
make it usable.
destroyed card is transformed into another resource that can be used to return a gun, and all these mechanics combined together creates something, I hope, unique.
Yeah.
So that's the basic concept of the game.
So a question. I've seen these, like, what is this for?
Dials, yeah, it's to track your water.
Ah.
Your hero generates some number of waters per round, so you just track, okay, I have a 6 and more. So
Okay.
just don't need to use dices or
Okay,
memorize
a
it.
question now. How many players can you play with just buying one set of game?
From one set, it supports a 4 players game.
Okay.
Yeah, there are 4 dials directly in the one set, and you can play game for 2 players, 1 versus 1, or as a team, 2 versus 2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the games behaves completely different. Yeah, it has one change in the rules, and the game for 2 players is much more oriented for you need to think about each card you use, because if you play a card, you lose a life, and you need to think about it. Okay, I lose a life, and I need to do at least 1 damage to the opponent. So it's better to do more.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to think in this way. In the game of 4 players, the teammates share the battlefield. So when I am on my turn, you also refresh all your cards. So you can use a card in my turn, and it's much faster game and much more designed to be more fun for 4 players.
So how long does it take to play a game of 2 people and of 4 people?
2 people takes about 40 minutes, and a 4 people takes about hour, maybe something more than an hour.
Okay. So this was Rone, and thank you very much.
Thank you.